ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः प्रथमः पादः।
अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः
प्रथमः पादः
समर्थः पदविधिः।
समर्थः पदविधिः
सुभामन्त्रिते पराङ्गवत्स्वरे
सुभामन्त्रिते पराङ्गवत्स्वरे
प्राक्कडारात् समासः
प्राक्कडारात् समासः
सह सुपा
सह सुपा
अव्ययी भावः
अव्ययी भावः
अव्ययं विभक्ति समीपसमृद्धि वृद्ध्यर्थाभावात्यया सम्प्रति शब्द प्रादुर्भाव पश्चात् यथानुपूर्वयोगपद्य सादृश्य संपत्ति साकल्यांतवचनेषु
अव्ययं विभक्ति समीप समृद्धि व्यत्यर्था भावाद्यया संप्रति शब्द प्रादुर्भाव पश्चात् योगपद्य सादृश्य संपत्ति साकल्यांतवचनेषु
यथा सादृश्ये
यथा सादृश्ये
यावदवधारणे
यावदवधारणे
सुप्रतिनामात्रार्थे
सुप्रतिनामात्रार्थे
अक्षशलाका संख्याः परिणा
अक्षशलाका संख्या परिणा
विभाषा
विभाषा
अपपरिबगिरञ्च वः पञ्चम्याम्
अपपरिबहिरञ्च पंचम्या
आङ्मर्यादाभिविध्योः
आङ्मर्यादाभिविध्योः
लक्षणेनाभिप्रतीयाभिमुख्ये
लक्षणेनाभिप्रतीयाभिमुख्ये
अनुर्यत्समया
अनुर्यत्समया
यस्य चायामः
यस्य चायामः
तिष्ठद्गुप्रभृतीनि च
प्रभृतीनि च
पारे मध्ये षष्ट्या वा
पारे मध्ये षष्ट्या वा
संख्यावंश्येन नदीभिश्च
नदीभिश्च
अन्यपदार्थे च संज्ञायाम्
अन्यपदार्थे च संज्ञायाम्
तत्पुरुषः
तत्पुरुषः
द्विगुश्च
विगुश्च
द्वितीयाश्रितातीतपतितगतात्यस्तप्राप्तापन्नैः
द्वितीयाश्रितातीतपतितगतात्यस्य प्राप्तापन्नैः
स्वयं तेन
स्वयं तेन
खट्वाक्षेपे
खट्वाक्षेपे
सामी
सामी
कालाः
कालाः
अत्यन्तसंयोगे च
अत्यन्तसंयोगे च
तृतीया तत्कृतार्थेन गुणवचनेन
तृतीया तत्कृतार्थेन गुणवचनेन
पूर्वसदृशसमोनार्थकलह निपुणमिश्रश्लक्ष्णैः
पूर्वसदृशनिपुणमिश्रश्लक्ष्णैः
कर्तृकरणे कृता बहुलम्
कर्तृकरणे कृता बहुलम्
कृत्यैरधिकार्थवचने
कृत्यैरधिकार्थवचने
अन्नेन व्यञ्जनम्
अन्नेन व्यञ्जनम्
भक्ष्येन मिश्रीकरणम्
भक्ष्येन मिश्रीकरणम्
चतुर्थी तदर्थार्थबलिहितसुखरक्षितैः
चतुर्थी सुखरक्षितैः
पञ्चमी भयेन
पञ्चमी भयेन
अपेतापोडमुक्तपतितापत्रस्तैरल्पशः
अपेतापोडमुक्तपतितापत्रस्तैरल्पशः
स्तोकान्तिकदूरार्थकृच्छ्रानिक्तेन
शोकान्तिकदूरार्थकृच्छ्रानिक्तेन
सप्तमी शौण्डैः
सप्तमी शौण्डैः
सिद्धशुष्कपक्वबन्धैश्च
सिद्धशुष्कपक्वबन्धैश्च
ध्वाङ्क्षेण क्षेपे
ध्वाङ्क्षेण क्षेपे
कृतैर्णे
कृत्यैर्णे
संज्ञायाम्
संज्ञायाम्
तेनाहोरात्रावयवाः
तेनाहोरात्रावयवाः
तत्र
तत्र
क्षेपे
क्षेपे
पात्रे समितादयश्च
पात्रे समितादयश्च
पूर्वकालैक सर्वजरत्पुराणनवकेवलाः समानाधिकरणेन
पूर्वकालिक सर्वजरत्पुराणनव केवलाः समानाधिकरणेन
दिक्सङ्ख्ये संज्ञायाम्
दिक्सङ्ख्ये संज्ञायाम्
तद्धितार्थोत्तरपदसमाहारे च
तदितार्थोत्तरपदसमाहारे च
द्वन्द्वतत्पुरुषयोः उत्तरपदे नित्यसमासवचनम्
द्वन्द्वतत्पुरुषयोः उत्तरपदे नित्यसमासवचनम्
सङ्ख्यापूर्वोद्विगुः
सङ्ख्यापूर्वो दिगुः
कुत्सितानि कुत्सनैः
कुत्सितानि कुत्सनैः
पापानके कुत्सितैः
पापानके कुत्सितैः
उपमानानि सामान्यवचनैः
उपमानानि सामान्यवचनैः
उपमितं व्याघ्रादिभिः सामान्या प्रयोगे
उपमितं व्याघ्रादिभिः सामान्या प्रयोगे
विशेषणं विशेष्येन बहुलम्
विशेषणं विशेष्येन बहुलम्
पूर्वापरप्रथमचरमजघन्यसमानमध्यमध्यमवीराश्च
पूर्वापरप्रथमचरमजगन्यसमानमध्यमध्यम वीराश्च
श्रेण्यादयकृतादिभिः
श्रीन्याद्यः कृतादिभिः
तेन नं विशिष्टेनानन्
तेन नञ् विशिष्टेनानञ्
शाकपार्थिवादीनां सिद्धये उत्तरपदलोपस्य उपसङ्ख्यानम्
शाकपार्थवादीनां सिद्धय उत्तरपदलोपस्योपसंख्यानम्
सन्महत्परमोत्तमोत्कृष्टाः पूज्यमानैः
सन्महत्परमोत्तमोत्कृष्टाः पूज्यमानैः
वृन्दारकनागकुञ्जरैः पूज्यमानम्
वृन्दारकनागकुञ्जरैः पूज्यमानम्
कतरकतमौजातिपरिप्रश्ने
कतरकतमो जातिपरिप्रश्ने
किं क्षेपे
किं क्षेपे
पोटायुवतिस्तोक कतिपयघृष्टिधेनुवशावेहत्मष्कयनी प्रवक्तः श्रोत्रियाध्यापक दूर्तैर्जातिः
कोडा युवती स्तोक कतिपय दृष्टिदेनुवशाव्येह कष्टयनी प्रवृत्तश्रोत्रियाद्यापक दूतैर्जातिः
प्रशंसावचनैश्च
प्रशंसावचनैश्च
युवा खलति परितवलिनजरतीभिः
युवा खलति फलितवलिनजरतीभिः
कृत्यतुल्याख्या अजात्या
कृत्यतुल्याख्या जात्या
वर्णो वर्णेन
वर्णो वर्णेन
कुमारश्रमणाद्यभिः
कुमारश्रमणादिभिः
चतुष्पादो गर्भिण्या
चतुष्पादो गर्भिण्या
मयूरविंशकादयश्च
मयूरव्यंसकादयश्च
इति पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे द्वितीयाध्यायस्य प्रथमः पादः।
इति पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे द्वितीयाध्यायस्य प्रथमः पादः
द्वितीयः पादः
द्वितीयः पादः
पूर्वापरादरोत्तरमेकदेशनैकाधिकरणे
पूर्वापरादरोत्तरमेकदेशिनैकाधिकरणे
अर्धं नपुंसकम्
अर्धं नपुंसकम्
द्वितीय तृतीय चतुर्थ तुर्यान्यन्यतरस्याम्
द्वितीय तृतीय चतुर्थ तुर्यानन्यतरस्याम्
प्राप्तापन्ने च द्वितीयया
प्राप्तापन्ने च द्वितीयया
कालाः परिमाणिना
कालाः परिमाणिना
नञ्
नञ्च
ईषदकृता
ईषदकृता
षष्ठी
षष्ठी
याजकादिभिश्च
याजकादिभिश्च
न निर्धारणे
निर्धारणे
पूरणगुणसुहितार्थसदव्ययतव्यसमानाधिकरणेन
पूर्णगुणसुहितार्थसदव्ययतव्यसमानाधिकरणेन
तेन च पूजायाम्
तेन च पूजायाम्
अधिकरणवाचिना च
अधिकरणवाचिना च
कर्मणि च
कर्मणि च
सृजकाभ्यां कर्तरि
सृजकाभ्यां
कर्तरि च
कर्तरि च
नित्यं क्रीडाजीविकयोः
नित्यं क्रीडाजीविकयोः
कुगतिप्रादयः
कुगतिप्रादयः
प्रादयः गताध्यर्थे प्रथमया
प्रादयः गताद्यर्थे प्रथमया
अत्यादयः क्रान्ताध्यर्थे द्वितीयया
अत्यादयः क्रान्ताद्यर्थे द्वितीयया
अवादयः कृष्टाध्यर्थे तृतीयया
अवादयः पृष्ठाद्यर्थे तृतीयया
पर्यादयः ग्लानाद्यर्थे चतुर्थ्या
पर्यादयः ग्लानाद्यर्थे चतुर्थ्या
निरादयः क्रान्ताद्यर्थे पञ्चम्या
निरादयः क्रान्ताद्यर्थे पञ्चम्या
उपपदमतिम्
उपपदमतिम्
अमैवाव्ययेन
अमैवाव्ययेन
तृतीया प्रवृत्तिन्यन्यतरस्याम्
तृतीया प्रवृत्तिम् अन्यतरस्याम्
स्वाच
वाच
शेषो बहुव्रीहिः
शेषो बहुव्रीहिः
अनेकमन्य पदार्थे
अनेकमन्यपदार्थे
संख्यया व्ययासन्नादोरादिकसंख्या संख्येये
संख्यया व्यया सन्नादोरादिकसंख्याः संख्येये
दिङ्नामान्यन्तराले
दिङ् नामान्यतराले
तत्र तेनेदमिति स्वरूपे
तत्र तेनेदमिति स्वरूपे
तेन सहेति तुल्ययोगे
तेन सहेति तुल्ययोगे
चार्थे द्वन्द्वः
चार्ते द्वन्द्वः
उपसर्जनं पूर्वम्
उपसर्जनं पूर्वम्
राजदन्तादिषु परम्
राजदण्डादिषु परम्
द्वन्द्वे घी
द्वन्द्वे घी
अजाद्यदन्तम्
अजाद्यदन्तम्
अल्पाच्तरम्
अल्पाच्तरम्
सप्तमी विशेषणे बहुव्रीहौ
सप्तमी विशेषणे बहुव्रीहौ
निष्ठा
निष्ठा
वाहिताग्न्यादिषु
वाहिताज्ञादिषु
कडाराकर्मधारये
कडाराकर्मधारये
इति पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे द्वितीयाध्यायस्य द्वितीयः पादः
इति पाणिनीयसूत्रपाठे द्वितीयाध्यायस्य द्वितीयः पादः
कुगति प्रादयः कुशब्द ku meaning not Prithvi. So ku papa kutsa ishadarta nivarneshu swaradi gane vartate. Therefore ku is a nipata, swaradi nipatam aviyam, therefore aviya. So the word ku aviyam, therefore it's a padam. Aviyam also aviyam takes pratyaya and aviyat apsupraha look, therefore aviyam. When we say aviyam, aviyam is a padam. Not that aviya means it is just used like that. Aviya is, aviya also will take supratyaya, aviyat apsupraha look bhavati, therefore becomes a padam. So aviyam means aviya padam. Ku samartaya sabantena saka samasyate, that is ku samasa. All this will come under tatpurushaha only. Similarly gati, pradayaha. Now we have to see gati samasa and pradi samasa. Gati tatpurusha, pradi tatpurusha. Ku samasa we have seen. And the word ku in a compound undergoes some change. Like koho, kat, tatpurushe, achi, ratavada yoscha, ishadarte, all those things we have seen. Kumata, kuputraha, etc. Kutsitaha, purushaha, we have seen. Koho, kat, changes happening to kushabda in a compound. So in a compound, a samasa, we have seen this also. What are the changes the ku undergoes, ku shabda undergoes, which is in the 6.3 section. Koho kat tat purushe achi pare samase achi pare katitya himadeshaka bhavati. Ku is followed by a word uttarapada which is begins with ach vowel. And we saw vartika and all throcha. Then next sutra rata vada yoscha. When followed by rata and vada also this will happen. Koho kat trinacha jato. Trina or uttarapade or jati Jato abhideyayam trina uttarapade. Then also koho kat. Then ka pati. Patin plus akshayoho. Koho ka adesha bhavati. Ka pataha etc. Ka pataha kakshaha. And Rik Purabdu Patamanaksha. By this, it is Pratyaya. 5-4 Samasanta Pratyaya. Samasanta Pratyaya is ordained. So here, Patin Shabda. It will take a Pratyaya. Up Samasanta Pratyaya. So we saw this also. Sakipata. Sakyihu Pantaha becomes Sakipata. Why Patin Shabda? Because the ku context that the Patin came. So when Patin word is there, it will get Samasanta Pratyaya. Therefore, here also you will see Samasanta Pratyaya is added. So that is the connection, 5474. Then Gati Pradayaha. So this is the topic. So here we need to know the names. So for that 1-4 section, Pradayaha Upasargaha Kriya Yoge Gatischa. And Pragrishvara Nipataha and Swaradi Nipatam Aviyam, all Nipatas are Aviya. Swaradi Nipatam Aviyam. Swaradi and Nipatas are the words which are in this Adhikara 53 to Pragrishvara, before the Sutra, Pragrishvara, Adhirishvara, 97 the Sutra. So all these words get a Sangya Nipata and Sarati Nipatam Aviyam by 1137, first chapter Sutra. Then Chadayaha Asatve. Chadigana, when it doesn't denote a Dravya, Asatve, then it gets a Sangya Nipata Aviyam. The Tvicha, etc. Cha api. Then Pradayaha Asatve. Again, Pradayaha Asatve doesn't denote a Dravya, then they also get the Sangya Nipata. Therefore, Aviyam. So all Pradis are Aviyam. Aveya Padam. That is why Subantam. Subantam Subantena Saka Samasyate. Ku Gati Pradayaha, there Ku Gati Pradayaha, then Pratama Vibhakti. Therefore, Pradayaha, Pradi, Subantam Padam, Samartena Subantena Saka Samasyate. Similarly, Gati. And Upasargaha Kriya Yoge, the words of the Pradi when in association with the Kriya, Dhatu, then gets Upasarga Sangya, Gatischa. So Gatischa also. Gati also in association with Kriya Yoga, they get the Kriya Yogi, Gatischa, Kriya Yogi. That is Pradeha Gatis, Pradeha Kriya Yogi, get a Gati Sangya. So Pradeha Kriya Yogi, Upasarga Sangya, Pradeha Kriya Yogi, Gati Sangya. Why do we need two Sangya? The same Pradeha. Pradeha, it has some 21 words are there. They are Pradeha. They get the Sangya Upasarga in association with Kriya Padam, Dhatu, Kriya Yogi. And the same Pradeha alone gets Sangya Gati. Gatischa also Gati. So Kriya Yoge get Gati Sangya. We will see why two names are there. Not only Pradeha, Gatischa, because of Gati goes as Anuvritti, all the words down below, they also have the Sangya Gati. So Kriya Yoge, so this Pradeha Kriya Yoga Gati. Now all the following words also, they get the Sangya Gati. Uryadi Chida Chascha, they also Gati. Anukarnam Cha Aniti Param, that's also Gati. All these are Gati only. Gati Sangya. So we are going to see all these words Gati Sangya. So Pradi gets Upasarga Sangya when association with the Kriya, Dhatu. Whereas Gatihi, Pradihi also Gati, and the words down below also Gati. So Pradeyaha, Pra, etc. They are all Subantam Padam. And the words down below 61 onwards, Uryadi, Chi, Dachascha. Dach Anta Padam, Chi Anta Padam, Uryadi. That Uryadi Gana is the words in the Uryadi Gana. All these are Subantam. So for they enjoy the Sanya Gati. So for Gati Sanyaka Subantam Padam, Samartena Subantena Saga Samasyate, Samasa Bhavati. That is what Gati Samasa. What about Upasarga? Upasarga, does it participate in Samasa? That it comes in Upapada Samasa. When Upasarga is Upapadam, then Upapada Samasa, Upasarga, because of Upasarga, Dhatu will take particular pratyaya and forms compound from a compound that we will see later. It's going to come in the third chapter. That is Upapada Samasa. So Upasarga, Gatihi. So all these sanyas, and Pradayaha. Praditat Purusha also is the Praditat Purusha. Pradayaha, the words Pradi, Pra, etc., they can combine Subantam Padam and form Praditat Purusha. And Gati, Sanyaka Shabdaha, they also combine with the Subantam Padam, they form Gati Samasa. That is Viku Gati Pradayaha. And Upasarga as Upapadam can combine with, of course, with the in a Upapada context, Upapada Samasa context, Upasarga as Upapadam, then with the Dhatu, and Dhatu will take Krit Pratyaya, therefore Kridantam. Upasarga as Upapadam in contact with the Kridantam, Kritantapada from Upapada Samasa. That we will see later. That is Upapada Samasa, that's why Upapadam Ating. Upapadam Ating. That is Upapada Samasa. Now, we are seeing Gati Pradayaha. So Gatihi Pradayaha Kusamasa we have seen. Pragli Vishwara Nipataha, the Sutram we have seen, 1456. And they are all Nipataha and Avyaya. And Chadeha Asatve, the words Cha, etc. Asatve Nipataha, therefore Avyayam. And Pradayaha Api Nipataha Avyayam. Pradayaha, these are the words. And Pradayaha Kriya Yoge, enjoy Sanya Upasarga. So all this we have seen. In Upasarga, I have added more from the website only. We will see. I have inserted many things here. Just we will have a look at the Sutram. Upasargaha Kriya Yoge. Pradigane Nirdishtaha Shabdaha. The words of the Pradigana. Kriyayaha Yoge Upasarga Sanyakaha Api Bhavanti. Because Pradeha as a Sanya Nipataha. Now one more Sanya that is very specific. Kriyayaha Yoge, that is Kriya Yoge. Shashti Tat Purusha Samasa. Kriyayaha Yoge. Pradeha Pradigana Shabdaha Upasarga Sanyakaha Bhavanti. Pradeha 1458. Iti Sutra Nirdishte Pradigane Vidyamanaha Nipata Sanyakaha Shabdaha. Yada Dhatoho Yoge. That is what Kriya Yoge is. Dhatoho Yoge. Dhatu. Kriya means Dhatu. Dhatoho Yoge Priyujyante. Tada Tesham Upasargaha iti api Sanya Bhavati. So Pradayaha, that itself is a Sanya given to the list of words. Pradayaha, Nipataha, and they get the Sanya Upasarga also. And because it is Upasarga, now where it should be placed, that is told by the Sutra, Te Prag Dhatoho. Te Dhatoho Prag. Before it will come, not after. So Te Prag Dhatoho Prag. Before the Dhatu. Te Prag Dhatoho. So they referring to not only Upasarga, they referring to Gati Sanya also. Gati also. All these will be placed before the Dhatu. So Te Prag Dhatoho. They referring to Upasarga Gati. then dhatoho prak. But we know it is placed before the dhatu. Iti sutrena ete sarve api upasargaha dhatoho purvameva prayujyante. Sarvesham upasarganam ekaikena udarane saha avali etadrish. So these are the pradaya getting the sanya upasarga, that kriya yoga. Pranamati, parajayate, etc. Apakritya, संयोगः, अनुवादः. Here it is a kriya padam. Pranamati, parajayate. Apakritya, apa, and with the kru dhatu, lep pratyaya. Apakritya. So kriya yogi. Sam plus yogaha. Sam upasarga. And with the, here it is a subantam padam. So we give the sanya gati here. You see that. Anu plus vadaha, anuvadaha, avagamya, nistarati, nirgachati, etc. All these are, let's see. All these are the upasarga. Sarvesham upasargana. So these are the upasarga. Kashika, we saw the last class. Kashika, pradayaka kriya yogi upasarga sanya bhavanti. Yata pranayati, parinayati, etc. Pranayakaha. Then we saw this pranayati, prakataha, nayakaha. That also we saw. So that we will skip in the last class we saw. Prakataha, nayakaha. Here pra is not association with the nayaka directly, with gata. Therefore, here it is doesn't enjoy the sanya upasarga because pra is association with a noun, not directly with the nayaka, but with the gata. Therefore, Nattam doesn't happen. We saw in the last class. Here, this is I copied from the website. We'll see. Upasarga sambandhinaha jnatavyaha amshaha. Upasarganam sambandhinaha kechana vishishtaha amshaha adaha sankalitaha santi. कुत्रचित् द्वौ अथवा त्रयः अपि उपसर्गाः धातुभ्यः प्रयुक्ताः दृश्यन्ते यथा one or more dhatus can come, upasarga can come with the kriya. So we are karoti, vya karoti, some plus a, ad plus a, all these are possible. Upasarga se yojana. Number 2, dhatoho pade parivartana bhavati. This also we know. We have seen in the 1.3 section, Atmanepada section. All the sutras in that we have seen. Parasmay Paridhatu make it Atmanepadi Dhatu because of the Upasarga. For example, Ji Dhatu. This also we have seen. Ji Dhatu Parajayate, Vi Parabhyam Jehe. We have seen this sutra. All the sutras in Atmanepadi we have seen that this sutra comes. Ji is a Parasmay Paridhatu. Jayati Jayata Jayanti. But if Vi Parabhyam Upasarga, Vi or Para is then the Dhatu Ji will take Atmanepadi Pratyaya. So upasarga yojane dhatoho pade parivartanam possible. Similarly, another example, ram dhatu. Ram dhatu is atmane paridhatu, but upasarga by the sutra vyang paribhyaha ramaha. It becomes parasmay padi. 1383. After 1377 onwards, it is parasmay padi. 1377, I think. So it will get parasmay padi pratyaya. Parasmay pada pratyaya. And upasarga se yojanena, this is also possible. Akarmaka dhatu can become sakarma kutrachit bhavati. Tha stadhatu, akarmaka dhatu cannot take karma. When upasarga is there, then sakarmatvam prapnoti. Atayeva Vishnuhu vaikuntam aditishthati iti prayoga sangachate. Upasarga or other upasarga, then it can become sakarma. Here in this aditishthati, vaikuntam is karma. So dhatu becomes a sakarmaka dhatu. Then the next point. Upasarga se yojanena, sakarma can become akarma also. That is also possible. Ta gam dhatu. Gam dhatu is Sakarmaka Dhatu. The place of reach is the karma. Ramaha Varam Gacchati. Right. Parantu am upasargasya upastitau ayam dhatuh akarmatvam prapnoti yata nadyaha sangacchante ekatra milanti. That is the meaning, but here it becomes akarmaka dhatu. All these things are possible. Then upasargaha gati sanyakaha upasargaha gati. Upasargaha gati sanyakaha nipada sanyakaha abhe sanyakaha pratipadika sanyakaha pada sanyakaha cha santi. Upasarga sir abhiya nipatam, Raghaveshwara nipataha, therefore nipata. Nipata sir abhiya. Abhiya, the word is a pratipadikam, abhiya tapsupaka sup goes away, therefore padam. And upasargaha, enjoy gati sanyaka also. Gatischa by that sutra. Pradhayaha, enjoy upasarga sanya, kriya yoge. And they enjoy sanya, gati also. All these are different sanyas. Sarvesha upasarganam 1460. Gatischa iti sutrena 1460. Gatischa sutrena gati sanya bhavati. Pradhayaha kriya yoge upasargaha. So pradhayaha get upasarga sanya. Therefore the upasarga, that is pradhayaha, upasargaha, they enjoy sanya gati also. Evameva upasargaha pragrishvara nipataha asmin sutya asmin adhikare patitaha santi ataha nipata sanyakaha api bhavanti. Atascha swaradi nipatam avyam ityarena avya sanyakani api bhavanti. Api cha upasargana visishtaha artha vidyante. Therefore arthavata dhatu apratya pratipadikam by the sutra pratipadikam. Then what happens? Vyatap supaka by that supratya goes away. Therefore padasanya also. Pratipadika sanyayam siddhayam vakye prayogat purvam etebhyaha swadi pratyayaha vidiyante. So just ete pratyayaha vidiyante, and the pratyaya becomes look by avyatap supaka look. Lope krute pratya lope pratya lakshanamiti sutrena padasanya bhi siddhiti. Ityukte pranamati parajeti ityadishu vidyamana upasargaha Bhinnam padam asti. They are individual words. Pra is a word, separate padam. Namati is another separate padam. Tatra, here it is Tingantam padam is that. Here the Kriya Yoga is Tinganta Shabdaha. Now, Upasargaha Tingantam yo samasaha na vidyante parantu sandhi. Samhita Nitya Dhatu Upasarga Yoga. Upasarga and Tinganta cannot participate in samasa, but sandhi is a must. So Tinganta is the Ting Pratyaya, but Upasarga with the Dhatu plus Krit Pratyaya, that is Upapada Samasa. Upasarga is Upapadam. In Kriya Yoga with the Dhatu taking specific Krit Pratyaya, therefore it becomes a Kritantam. That forms Upapada Samasa. But with Tinganta, it cannot form Samasa. So Pranamati is not a Samasa. Prakarshena Namati. Upasarga. Parajayate ityadishu upasargaha bhinnam padamasti tingantaha param bhinnam padamasti. Ete dve kevalam yugapata stapite staha. Both are individual words, they are placed together. And Chandasi it can be placed elsewhere also. Both need not be together. In Chandasi it is possible. Here bhinnam padam, therefore not samasa. Samasa not possible between upasarga and the kriya padam. Kriya padam. एतयोः मध्ये कोऽपि समासः न विद्यते, परन्तु उपसर्ग धात्वोः मध्ये संहिता अवश्यं विद्यते सन्धि समासः. अतएव परि प्लस ईक्षते संधि परीक्षते. एवमेव द्वयोः उपसर्गयोः मध्ये संधिः नित्यं भवति. धातु उपसर्गयोः संहिता नित्या भवति. प्रति प्लस आ गच्छति प्रत्यय गच्छति. Then upasarga, this is what I said. Upasarga kridantayoga madhye. Upasarga tingantayoga madhye samasaga na bhavati. Kintu kridantayoga madhye samasaga bhavati. And upasarga, which is upapadam. Upa samipe ucharitam padam upapadam. Therefore, this samasa is upapada samasa. Not only upasarga, any other padam also. For example, kumbham karoti iti kumbhakaraha, upapada samasa. That kumbha is not upasarga. It is upapadam. Instead of kumbha, etc., your upasarga also can be a upapadam. Then that samasa is upapada samasa. And that is, samasa is ordained by the sutra, upapadam ating. Ating, not with the kriya padam, it is with kridanta. Now, upasarga, kridanta yoga madhye, upapada samasaha, and gati samasaha va vidyate. Gati samasa, because upasarga alone get to sanya gati, therefore gati samasa. So upasarga in combination with kridanta form a samasa, upapada samasa, and upasarga get as enjoy the sanya gati, and that in combination with the subantam padam get the sanya gati samasa. The gati will combine with the subantam. Upasarga can combine with the kridanta. Combining with the kridanta forms a samasa, upapada samasa, and gati are nothing but the upasarga only get the sanya gati. Why it has gati? Because when it gets sanya gati, it will combine with the subantam padam and form a gati samasa. And sandhi is a must. Okay. यदि कृदन्तरूपेण सह उपसर्गस्य प्रयोगः क्रियते तर्हि उपसर्गकृदन्तयोः मध्ये कश्चन समासः अवश्यं भवति. That is what उपपदसमासः is. तत्र उपसर्गस्य उपसितो एव कृत्प्रत्ययस्य विधानं कृतम् अस्ति. Certain कृत् प्रत्यय is ordained, specific कृत् प्रत्यय is ordained. चेत् उपपदसमासः अस्ति इति उच्यते. अन्यासु अस्तासु, in other places it is gati samasa. In other places means in contact with the subantam padam, it will get gati samasa. The same upasarga, but it will not be called upasarga, it will be called gati. So gati samasa, not upasarga samasa, gati samasa. There is no upasarga samasa. Upasarga is upapadam, therefore upapada samasa. Upasargas enjoy the sanya gati, therefore gati, because upasargas are padam, so gati, subantam padam, combining with the subantam padam, form gati samasa. Example, upapada samasa. Ye, yata, pre, dagyaha. Pre means pra. Pre, dagya, 3 to 6. In the 3 to section we will see. The 3 to section, the sutram says, Tatra Saptamistam Upapadam. In that section, that which is in Saptami Bhakti is called Upapadam. So Pre is Saptami. It means Pra. It is in Saptami Bhakti, it is Upapadam. Samipe Ucharitam Padam, Upapadam. So Pra plus Da. Pra plus Da. Da Dhatoho. And Nya also. 3 to 6. A certain Pratyaya is added. Pra Upasargasya Upasito Da Dhatoho Ka Pratyaha Bhavati. That is a Kit Pratyaya. Content is A. By that, what you got? What you get? Ka is a Kit Pratyaya. And therefore, Akara will become Lopaha. So, content of Ka is A. Therefore, you get Pradaha. Prakarshena Dadati iti Pradaha. Upapada Samasa. Ataha Anena Sutrena Siddhe Sarva Pradaha. Jnana Pradaha we say. Jnanam Prakarshena Dadati. Sarvam Prakarshena Dadati. Sarva Pradaha. Prapasargasya. Prapasarga and it is Upapadam here. And Daha iti anena Upapada Samasaha Bhavati. So in Upapada Samasa, Upasarga can be Upapadam. Not that Upasarga only should be the Upapadam. Upasarga also can be Upapadam. The Samasa is Upapada Samasa. Kumbham Karoti, Kumbha is not Upasarga, that is also Upapadam. So Samipe Ucharitam Padam can be anything, any Padam. It can be a word, it can be a Upasarga. So Upasarga, therefore, where Upasarga forms a compound, that is Upapada Samasa. Parantu Agataha, you can take the counter, another example, Gati, Agataha. So here, Agataha, Apurvaka, Gam plus Ta Pratyaya. Here we don't have any specific condition. Here it says when pra upasarga, then da or nya dhatu comes, then the krit pratyaya, ka pratyaya is added. But what about agataha, gam plus ta? Whether it is a or any other word, doesn't matter. Gam can take ta pratyaya, nishtha pratyaya. That's what he says here. Parantu agataha ityatra ta pratyaya vidhanam a upasargam vina api sambhavati. Gam plus ta is gataha one. With upasarga or without upasarga, even upasarga, if it comes or if it doesn't come, gataha only. Ataha atra upasargena gata iti kridantasya gati samasah asti. So agataha is a iti iti gati gataha it is samartena samantena samasah bhavati. So when it is upapada samasa, if the sutra of the 3-2 is applied, then it gets sanya upapada. Here the ap gataha, there is no application of the sutras in this 3-2 section. 3-2 section is upapada samasa section. You can see here itself is given this karmani and the first sutra, the upapada samasa. Third chapter, we know the pratyas which are added to dhatus are dealt. So here, in the 3-2 section, the 3-2 sopapada. Sopapada means upapada, krit idiritaha, karmani and all these here, upapada samasa. Ato nupasargakaha, sukistaha. So upapada samasa in this section 3-2. And agataha, we don't, there are the sutra in this section and it's not applied. So therefore here, gam can take the pratyaya from anishta pratyaya the shabda kridanta. So the point is not all kridantas then upasarga will take that, upasarga will come and then it will form upapada samasa. Only when the sutras in this section 3-2 are applied and the upapadam, if it is upasarga or any other word, then only upapada samasa. It is sopapada krit vidiritaha. Upapadena saha sopapada. Krit vidiritaha, the pratyaya is ordained to, the krit pratyaya is ordained. Krit vidiritaha, to the dhatu. Okay, therefore here, agataha, gam plus ta is gata, upasarga minaha api sambhavati, atra upasargena saha gata iti kridantasya gati samasaha asti iti uchyate. So, gati samasa. So, gataha iti subantam padam and ang iti upasarga, which enjoys sanya gati. Gatischa, by that sanya upasargaha kriya yoge, the gati samasa here. Here it is not upapada samasa. Ang is upasarga and also enjoys sanya gati. So therefore, gati samasa. Only when the sutras or 3-2 section are applied, you can say upapada samasa. So gati samasa uchyate, natu upapada samasa. Even though in the here da dhatu plus ka, this is also a kridanta. Gam plus ta is also a kridanta. But the difference is here ra upasarga combining the dhat with the kridanta and the dhatu having a specific krit pratyaya and enjoy the upapada sanya by the application of the sutra in the 3-2 section. Whereas upasarga combining with the a kridanta, a dhatu and taking krit pratyaya, and that is not in this section. And here the even though it has upasarga sanya, and this combining with the kridanta is upasargas are gatihi. Therefore, this is called gati samasa. The difference between upapada samasa and gati samasa. Whether it is upasarga samasa or gati samasa, sandhihi vashyam bhavati. Okay. Not only the upasargas are gati, that is why gatischa by that sutra. Other words also, they also enjoy the gati, which are given down below. Uryadi, Chidachascha, they also enjoy gati, and therefore gati samasa. So agataha is gati samasa. Here agataha is gati samasa. Okay. We'll see more examples, gati samasa. Pra plus ikshaniya. Ikshatu niya. Just to give the example, prekshaniya. Similarly, ni plus ad plus na. उपपदसमासः धातुः नीपसर्गे नीपपदे न प्रत्ययः भवति then upasargasya opposite tva pratyayasya nityam yep we know this when upasarga is there ananj purve if it is not a nanj samasta padasya uttara rupena yatra tva pratyaya vidiyate tatra samase the compound ananj purve should be not be a ananj purva purva padam should not be a nanj then tva will be replaced by lyap so therefore iti anena lyap adesha bhavati upasarganam tridantaihi saha nityam upapada samasah gati samasah jayate this is what we said before upasarga can when it combines with kridanta upasarga can when it combines with kridanta not subanta upasargas are subanta but when it combines with kridanta then form upapada samasa and upasargas enjoy the sanya gati when they combine with a subanta then forms a gati samasa so upasarganam kridantaihi saha nityam उपपद समासः गति समासः वा जायते अतः एतेषां उपस्थितौ त्वा प्रत्ययस्य अपि ल्यप् प्रत्ययः भवति तथा आ प्लस गम प्लस त्वा सो उपसर्गाः क्रियायोगे and उपसर्गाः enjoys a संज्ञा गति also so a plus gum plus twa and in the compound it is not nanj therefore twa is replaced by lyap therefore we get agatya okay agatya what samasa it is gati samasa agatya gati samasa then at agamaha upasargaha madhye vidiyate yes we know at agama comes with upasarga then atascha will apply and at agama tit agama therefore adyanto takito and sandhi samas atascha ta anu plus avadat at agama is ordered to the dhatu and then we do sandhi normally pari plus at plus ikshat pariyakshat then upasargastasya epasya and repa is an upasarga then natum can happen okay the lakara adesha okay I dhatoh upasargastya repasya I dhatoh yoge lakara adesha bhavati this is by sutra upasargasya yatau 8 to 19 it's not important but anyway I dhatu I gatau I dhatoh iti upasarge vidyamanasya repasya repa in upasarga then upasargasya yatau the sutrena lakara adesha bhavati the repa will be replaced by lakara when it combines with then it is dhatoh rite what dhatu I dhatu example palayate etc this is the example pra plus ayate rep the upasarga repa is and ayate therefore repa will become lakara layate similarly para plus ayate palayate there is no word there is no upasarga para only but para plus ayate repa will be replaced by lakara by the sutra 8 through 19 repasya upasargastha repasya upasargasya yato by the sutra lakara adeshah bhavati I dhatoh vigite upasarge vidyamanasya repasya sthane lakarah adeshah bhavati therefore palayate escapes nir plus ayate becomes repa will be replaced by lakara nilayate dur plus ayate dulayate all these things then the next one dus tata dur etayogo upasargyo madhye sukshmah bedah asti that is tripadi vedas is there will see dus tata dur yes sakara is therefore landugosa sajushorugu yeah repa is therefore karavasana visajan can happen and follow the kar letter now etayogo upasargayogo prayogena prayena samanani eva rupani santi यतः दुस् उपसर्गस्य सकारस्य प्रक्रियायां नित्यं सा सजुषोरुः so by that ऋत्वादेशः रेपा will come परन्तु एकस्मिन् विशिष्टस्थले एतयोः रूपयोः मध्ये भेदः अस्ति what is the example I dhatoho yada dur upasargaha vidiyate. Then what will happen? I dhatoho dur upasargaha. Asirepasya by the Sutra 8 to 19. Lakara adesha happens, therefore, ulagate. Already Repa is there. Repa doesn't come because of Sasajishoru. Already this Pasarga has got the Repa. So the Repa will be replaced by Lakara by 8 to 19. Pasargasya yayato. So therefore, Dulagate. Parantu Asmadhatoho, same dhatu as dhatu. If you take this Upasarga is ordained. Then what will happen? This is a Upasarga Padam, Sakara. Therefore, Sasajishoru can apply. Sasajishoru Hityanena Praptam Rutvam. उपसर्गस्य यतो इति अनेन कृते असिद्धम् अस्ति अतः रेपस्य लत्वं न प्रवर्तते therefore durayate only we get इति रूपं सम्भवति dus उपसर्ग विधीयते तदा स सजुषोः रुः इति अनेन प्राप्तं ऋत्वम् उपसर्गस्य यतो इति इत्यस्य कृते असिद्धम् अस्ति right. 8 to 19 sutra. It's not visible for Sasajishoru. It's not visible for Sasajishoru. So therefore, what will happen? Then Krites Asiddham Asti, therefore Repasya Latvam Neva Pravartate. Therefore that Repa will be there. Therefore Durayate iti Rupam Siddhyati. Okay, this is a Sukshma Veda between Dus and Dur. In the case of Dur, it will become Dulayate by 8 to 19. In the case of Dus, that becomes Rutvam by Sasajishoru. So therefore, that Durayate, therefore you get a different form. Okay. This is a Sukshma Veda between Dus and Dur. 8.4.19. So there only 8.4 section. Yes, 8 to 19. Shamita. 8 to 19, not 8.4. So 8 to 19. Then 8 to 19, that's what the Repa is there, that will become Lakara. But Repa itself is born in 8 to 66, right? So therefore it is therefore this when it comes this Sakara comes here, 8 to 19, there is no Repa. So this Sakara will remain as it is. When it comes to 8 to 66 only, Repa is born. Therefore Durayate only will get. Whereas for the Dur, when Sutra 8 to 19, when it is applied first, because it comes first, then that Repa will be replaced by Lakara, Dulayate. Understand, right? I think all this is clear, simple, can I follow? Do you follow all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It says in the website it's discussed, all these things are given elaborately. Similarly, Nis and Nir, the same thing only. Repa will become Nirayate, Nilayate. Avatata api, akarasi kutrachit lopaha bhavati. In some places, akara, like Pidhanam, etc. Yeshuchana prayogeshu abha api upasargasya akarasya lopaha krataha drishyate. तदर्थं वस्तुतः तु अष्टाध्याये किमपि सुपत्रं नैव विद्यते परन्तु षष्ठी बाहुरी लोप उपसर्ग इति वचनम् अनुसृत्य वचनम् ऑफ बाहुरी अनुसृत्य बाहुरी मते इति नाम्नः कस्यचन वैयाकरणस्य मतम् अनुसृत्य अस्य लोपस्य साधुत्वं विधीयते. So according to him, it's given example from Kumarasambhava, आदिमश्लोके पूर्वपरो तयो निधि वहाग्य it is अवपसर्ग but अकारस्य लोपः भवति. इति अत्र वहाग्य अस्मिन् पदे मूलरूपेण अव इति उपसर्ग विद्यते तस्य अकारस्य लोपं कृत्वा अवगाग्य इत्यस्य स्थाने वहाग्य इति अकारलोपघटितं रूपं प्रयुक्तम् अस्ति एवमेव द्वारं पिदधाति अपि ददाति closes the door इति अत्र अपि ददाति इति मूलशब्दः तत्र विद्यमानस्य अकारस्य लोपं कृत्वा पिदधाति इति अकारलोपघटितः शब्दः अस्ति or we can see some places akara becoming lopa. This etadrishaha prayoga is vaikalpikaha eva ataha avagagya also correct, api tadhati also correct. Saduttam avashyam vartate. Then ud iti upasarge moola rupena dakaraha eva vidyate. Therefore dakara only, not ud. So therefore jalam jashonte dakara sistani dakara. Only when kar letter follows, dakara will be replaced by takara. So ud this moola rupena ud eva not takaraha. Uditi upasargaha upadeshika swarupe takaraha padyate. Uda we have seen this ud undergoing change where udasta stambhoho. There itself udaha only gives udaha. Ud when sta or stam, when what will happen? Takarasya sthane vikalpena anyatarasya the para savanadesha bhavati. The sakara, the para savarna, the takara will be replaced by takara. So udaha stastamboho, the sutram, remember, ud, then in combination with sta or stam, what happens? You remember the sutra? Udaha stastamboho, ud upasarga, then sta or stam dhatu, purva savarna, purva savarnadesha bhavati. Purva savarna coming as anuvritti from which sutra? You see, Purvasya, Udastastamboho, sorry, Purvasya itself is then the sutra. Udahastastamboho Purvasya. And Savarnaha, Parasavarnaha, from that Parasavarnaha, Savarnadesha comes. So when Utu Pasarga is followed by Stadhatu or Stambhadhatu, then what happens? Purva Savarnadesha Bhavati. Purva Savarnadesha Bhavati. Uduplasta, first when we do Uduplasta by Karicha, Takara will become Takara. Uttu. Then after that, what will happen? Purva Savarna Adeshaha Putra Bhavati Udahastastamboho. There, Stastamboho is Shashti Bhakti. Therefore, Adehe Parasya. By that sutra, Sakara of Paribhasha, Sakara or Sakara of Stam will be replaced by Purva Savarna. What is the Savarna letter? Sakara is Sakar letter and it's Mahaprana. Therefore, it has to be replaced by Savarna of the Tavarga letter. Tavarga letter also we have to take only the Kar letter. Kar letter is Takara, Takara. And Takara is Alpa Prana. Therefore, that cannot replace Sakara. Therefore, Takara comes. Therefore, Sakara of the Stadhatu and Stambhadhatu will be replaced with Takara. Udastastamboho Purvasya. In that sutra, we have seen that Udaha. That tells you that Udzi Mularupa. Okay. Then Api iti upasargaha prayena vedeshu eva dashyate. That's okay. That's it. And Vartikam, we have seen Marut Shabda, and Shata also is another upasarga. Marut Shabda enjoys upasarga sanya. That we have seen with the Vartikam. And Shadda also not in the list, but it should also be.
Pritamji,
Yes.
we were going through this Vartikam 1 and 2. We couldn't follow that.
One and two.
Yesterday afternoon class.
So Marut Shabdas. There's a Vartika which says Marut Shabdasya Upasankyanam Kartavyam should also be considered as Upasarga, included in Upasarga. What is here? problem. Marut plus da plus ta pratyaya. Marut plus da, Marut is upasarga. Now, da plus ta pratyaya, what will happen? By 7447, da will be replaced by ta, right? Did you see 7447?
That is replaced by takara or the.
Let's see. Takare pare, ti pare, upasargat taha, Ajantad upasargat, Kashika, if you see, Ajantad upasargat uttara siddha iti etasya kusangyasya ta iti ayam adeshaha bhavati takarado iti pratyapara. Here it is, I said, it is takara, not ta plus a, right? Takara only. Takara is ucharanartham. The last class itself clarified. Takara is substituted. Remember? So takara is adesha. Akara is ucharanartham. Acha upasargat taha. Understand?
Okay, G. So it is takara. Then
Then the sutra, then here, Marut, this is Ajanta Upasarga, but this is not Ajanta Upasarga. Okay, that will discuss. That also we discuss. So Da is replaced by Takara, by the sutra, so on forth. But Marut must be Upasarga must be Ajanta, but it is not Ajanta, right? It's not Ajanta. Marut being treated as Upasarga, though it doesn't end with a vowel. Anajantatveyapi. Anajantatveyapi. Sanya Vidhana Samartya, because it has been ordained Upasarga Sanya, Anajantyapi, the sutra is applied. Anajantyapi, Dha is replaced by ta means Takara. Okay. Akara is Ucharanatham. Can write like that. It declares the substitute of the just called Gu when it is preceded by, it is considered to be a vowel, even though it doesn't end with vowel. And Marut has been given a Sanya, otherwise, why Upasarga Sanya? Upasarga Sanya is ordained to Marut, so that Da can be replaced by Takara. And because Marut is Upasarga Sanya Vidhana Samartyat, therefore Anajantyapi, the sutra is applied. Therefore, Marut is Upasarga Sanya, even if it doesn't end with vowel, the sutra is applied. Therefore, Marut is a Upasarga. Marut is Upasarga, and it is not Ajanta Upasarga, even though it is Anajanta, the sutra is applied. So Sanya Vidhana Samartya, because Sanya is ordained. What Sanya? Upasarga Sanya is ordained. The Upasarga Sanya is ordained. Sanya Vidhana Samartya, even though it doesn't end with the vowel, the sutra is applicable. So it means this is a form we have, right? Maruttaha, the Da should be replaced by Takara. For Dakara to become Takara, the Upapada must be Upasarga. So this is given Upasarga. And this Upasarga must end with Akara. It must end with a vowel. But it doesn't. But it is treated to be the Upasarga ending with vowel. Therefore, 7447 is applied. Anajantatveyapi. Ajantatvam kalpyate. Therefore, Marut is Ajanta Upasarga. That's a Kalpana. Okay. Then Da is replaced by Takara. It might be objected. Marut doesn't end with a vowel. Therefore, Sutra 7477 cannot be applied. Now, to this we say, otherwise, what is the point in designing and giving the Sanyas, Upasarga to Marut? What is that we are going to achieve? Nothing. Because Marut is given the Upasarga Sanya, by giving Upasarga Sanya, the Sutra is applied. So, therefore, even it doesn't end with a vowel, that is not a problem. The Sutra is applied. In order that should be overlooked. not ending with the vowel is overlooked and this sutra is applied. For the sake of applying 7447 only, Marut is given Upasarga Sanya. And we should not say it doesn't end with the vowel, the sutra cannot be up. Then it doesn't require Upasarga Sanya also. Right? That's what he says. Sanya Vidana Samarthya. Sanya Vidana Samarthyat. Anajantatyat. Even though it doesn't end with a vowel, Marut Upasarga Sanya Vidana Samarthyat. 7447. By that, Tattvam Bhavati. Takara Desha Bhavati Eva.
Then what happens? G Marut plus Takara plus Ta. Then
Karicha.
what to-
Then Jaro Jari Savarne, Alaha Yamam, Alaha, not Yamam. It's Yam is not here. Jalaha, this Alaha, Jari, Jaro Jari Savarne. Remember Sutra, Jaro Jari Savarne? Jar letter is followed by Jar, and the Jar letter preceded by a Hal. Jaro Jari Savarne in Tripadi. So 8465. What does it say? Jaraha is Shashti, followed by Jar, and this Alaha coming as Anurti from the previous sutra, Alaha Yamamimi Lopaha. So Hal Parasya, Jar, which follows a consonant, and it is followed by Savarna Jar, then this Jar will become Lopaha Vikalpena. So this is applied here. So this is a Jar letter, followed by Jar, Takara plus A, preceded by a Hal. Therefore, this can become Lopaha Maruttaha again. Marutha, right?
Yeah, that only we couldn't understand there also. How it becomes Lopaha.
How to split?
Marutha.
About that. We thought it will be replaced by Ta or Takara.
Achopasarga 7457. This is a sutra. Here it is Jaro Jari Savarne. Jaro Jari Savarne Marde Perko. Yeah. Jaro Jari
8461.
Savarne. Once upon a time, all this we see 8460.
1.
Which is previous sutra is Alaha, I think. Alaha Yamamimi Lopaha. From there, Hal coming as Anuvritti. Yamamimi
Previous
Lopaha
sutra
also.
is Torli, sir. Previous sutra is Torli.
No. Alaha Yamam. Torli is before. Torli is 84. After Anachicha, it comes, I think. Torli is. Torli, yeah, 8460. Yeah. After the Udasta Stambhoko, Purvasya, Jayoho Nyetarasya, which we know, Shashtoti, then Alo Yamami Bilopaha, Jaro Jari Savan, right?
Yes.
Right. Then, so, some more Vartikas are that I've added. Then Shat Shabdasya, Pipasinkanam, Shat.
This also we couldn't follow. Second one also. What's second?
Shat is Upasarga, not in the list. But otherwise, you will not have the word Shadda. So Shadda also should be by this Vartika. Shat Shabdasya Pipasankyanam should also be included in the list of Upasarga. Now, Shad plus Dadatu. Atascha Upasarge by that sutra. 33106. Ataha, Akara, Atah means Akaranta. Upasarga is followed by a Dhatu. Yogi, right? So Ataha means what? Akaranta Dhatu. So Upasarge, see, Upasarge is Saptami Bhakti. So it means Upasarga is the Upapada. Right? Upasarge, Sutra it is Saptami Bhakti. Upasarga is the Upapadam. And Akaranta Dhatu, which will take the Krit Pratyaya, Ang Pratyaya. Right? Ang is a Nit Pratyaya. Ang is a Nit Pratyaya. Nitvat. So it's Adadhatuka Pratyaya. Ang is that for Ato Lopaha. Akara of Da will become Lopaha. Ato Lopo Iticha. Ato Lopaha Iticha. Some other sutra. Not Iticha. Akara. Gumasta, 6.4 section, if you see, we'll have the sutra. Let me check. When with pratyaya follows 6-4 section. The da dhatu is Pusangika dhatu. Yeah, then akara lopaka bhavati. We have the sutram. Not autolopai teacher. Autolopai teacher by that it ajadi adhatu kapati. Yes. Oh, yeah, autolopai teacher one. The sutra says, yeah, you see, autolopai teacher. Because this is also ajadi one. You can see this here. It ajadis ardhatke niti cha akaradasya. So therefore the pratyaya can be a iti or it is ajadi ardhatke pratyaya pare akarantasya lopaka bhavati. So yata niti pratyaya pare prada. Prada, all these things you get. You see here, the final akara of the root, dhadatu. Before nadadatuka pratyaya, the argument e. If it is itagama, then okay. Here it is not itagama, not valadi. As well as when it begins with a vowel, ajadi pratyaya pare. So here we have the anuvritti of ataha lopaha iti achi. Ajadi adadatuke pratyaya, but being it pratyaya. Niti ajadi adadatuke prati iti cha. And that ach can be a it also. Then akarasya lopaha bhavati. Ato lopa iti cha. That's correct. By that sutra, I have not written all these things in detail, which is not required here. It's understood. Shatta plus Takara plus A. So therefore you get, after that, Shat plus the. Then you get, what we will do then? Jalam Jashi, Shadda. Then Shailinge. Shailinga Pratyaya, top Pratyaya. Therefore you get, because Shadda is Shailinga, right? Shadda. That's why you get Shadda. All these things are not required in this context. That's why not mentioned. Shraddha, then top pratyaya, Shraddha, right? The 33106 is a sutra by which Ang pratyaya is added. Then Ato lopa iticha, by that Akarasya lopaha bhavati. Ajadi ardhatuke pratyaya pare akarantasya Atoho Akarasya lopaha. 6464. 6464. Right. Then after that, top pratyaya. Here, Shat is treated as an upasarga, therefore only this upasarga 33106 sutra is applicable. Otherwise, how do you apply Atasya upasarge taha? Atasya upasarge. Atasya upasarge 33106 is applicable. Therefore, Shat must be upasarga. Right? It's clear now?
Yes, Ji.
Next, here some more Vartikas I've added. There's also some importance here. Duraha Shatva Natta Yoho Upasargatva Pratishedaha Vaktavyaha. Repa is there in Dut. When the Nattam can happen, that is Pratishedaha. Shatve Natve Chakartavye Dus iti Asya Durityasya cha Upasarga Sangekaha Pratishedaha Bhavati iti Asya Vartikasya Artaha. So Shatvam Nattam can happen. Cannot happen. Dve udaharane. Now, for example, Dus plus Ardur plus Bu. Lotlakara Rupa. What is the Lotlakara of Bu? His form is Uttama Purusha Ekavachanam. Bhavani, right? Bhavani, Bhavava, Bhavama. The Uttama Purusha Ekavachanam. Here you will see. What is here? Dur, Bhavani. Here Nattam doesn't happen. It is Dur, Bhavani, Iti Bhavati. Yadi Dus Dur Ityetayo Upasarga Sanya Abhavishyate. Then what will happen? Ani Lord by the Sutra 8416. 8416 is Natva section. 841 onwards. up to 8430 something 36 or something. That was section. Natamula, but Ani load. Sutra 846 says Ani load. Lot lakarasya Ani pratyasya lakarasya natvam bhavati. You can see 8460 na. Ani load. Pasargastat Kashika, if you see. Ani ityasya lot adeshasya pasargastat nimittat. The nimitta is the pasarga, repashakara dukara. Then uttarasya ani ityasya nakarasya nakarade. That's why you have got pravapani, pariva, vani, prayani, etc. But in the case of dus and dud, that doesn't happen because the form is Durbhavani only. Therefore, upasarga sanya is denied. So, atra yadi dus dur ityete upasarga sanya abhavishyat ring lakara. Suppose if it is gained is upasarga sanya, then ani lot iti sutrena nattam bhavati nattam abhavishyati. Right? So, परंतु प्रकृतिवातकेन नत्वे कर्तव्ये दुष्दुरित्येतय उपसर्गसंज्ञा प्रतिषेधः भवति. Therefore what? Therefore नत्वं न भवति. Then दुष्दुर्कस्ता, another example. Litlakara rupa. Pratham puruša ekavachana. What is the form stasya? Here also repa is the dus or dur, whatever it is. Atra यदि dus duritaya upasarga sanya bhavavishyat, then what will happen? Upasarga stat sunoti suvati 8365. There the dhatu sunoti suvati, these dhatus also dhatusta sakarasya shattam is ordained. But because of this vartika, shatve kartavye upasarga sanya is denied. Therefore shattam na bhavati. 8365. Again shattam is another big section. As nattam shattam also. We know Padanta Nakara becoming Murdani, Padanta Sakara becoming Murdaniya. But Inko ho Adesha Prateho. But it is a big section. Some of sutras we have seen in this section also, 865. Upasargat is there. Sunoti, these are dhatu, Sunoti, Suvati, Syuti, Stauti, Stobha, Stobati, Sta, Senaya, Seda, Sicha, all this. All these are dhatus. Therefore, dhatus sakarasya shattam bhavati upasarga. But here it doesn't happen. Therefore, upasarga sanya is denied for dus and dur. So this vartika you can note. So dus and dur will not enjoy upasarga sanya shatve krite natve krite. The next one. Anta shabda. Antar shabdasya anki then ki vidhi natveshu. Upasargatvam vachyam. Antar shabda. Antar is an avayam. It's not in the sadhi list. Therefore doesn't enjoy upasarga sanya. But when ang vidhi kartavye, when ang pratyaya, ki pratyaya is ordained to the dhatu and antar shabda is there, the natveja kartavye upasarga sanya bhavati. Like you can take da dhatu with antar as the upapada. We apply sutra atascha upasarge. So here upapada is not upasarga, it is antar. By this sutra, da dhatu we take ang pratyaya, as we saw before. Da dhatoho ang pratyaya bhavati. And nitvat akara apolopati is also applied. This Srilinge you have top pratyaya, antarda you get. Atascha upasarge is applied. Therefore, antar is upasarga. Considered to be upasarga. This is for ang pratyaya and ki pratyaya. Ki is another pratyaya. Ki pratyaya is upasarge goho kihi. Goho means gusangika. Dhatoho kihi pratyaya bhavati. Upasarge. So antar plus da plus ki. Then antar di akara lopaha tolopiticha. Then He is nothing but he. Antardi iti shabda hridyati. So here we apply the sutra. Upasarge gauhoktihi. Therefore, the antara here considered to be upasarga. Right? Then bu plus antar shabdasya opposite lot takarasya uttama purushasya kartavyani ani lot ityane nattam sambhavati natve krite antar shabdasya upasarga sanya bhavati yata antar bhavani. Here nattam happens. Natve krite api you can see antar is ani lot. उपसर्गस्था निमित्तात् लोट लकारस्य उत्तम पुरुषा एकवचनस्य नकारस्य ani प्रत्ययस्य नकारस्य नत्वं भवति, and that happens because of antar. Therefore antar is upasarga, though not included in the list. It is an upasarga. Anta shabdasya ank vidhi natveshu. When ang pratyaya and kit pratyaya and natva vidishu upasargatvam, it enjoys the status of being upasarga. Okay, Article 4. Yes, only that much. Is it clear?
Yes, so in the PDF, we have to get.
Huh? Sorry?
So this PDF we have to send you. So all these things are added, no? In the
Yeah,
previous
I'll send you.
PDF, what we got?
Yeah, I'll send you. Then
Yes.
Gatischa. Gatischa already we discussed. Gatisanya. So Pradeha Gatisanya Bhavati, right? Pradeha gets the Gatisanya. Now here, Gatischa, Gatisanyakaha scha Pradeha Bhavanti Kriya Yoge. And Kriya Yoge means Dhatu. Gati Bhavat. This is 1460. Kriya Yoge, if you see the sutra, that has Anuvritti only up to 62. Please understand this. This may create confusion. I think that's what somebody asked. Upasarga, Samasa, that's why I explained all these things now. Then here, you see 1-4 section, just Gatihi. Gatihi, that is Pradi getting Kriya Yoge, get a Sanya Gatihi. And Upasarga Kriya Yoge, that you can see in Tingantam, etc. Right? That Upasarga. And Upasarga as a Upapadam, then it is Upapada Samas. Now the same Pradeha, Kriya Yoge, Gati Sanya Bhavati, like the Prakritya, all those examples, etc. So, Gati Sanya and Kriya Yoge goes Anuvritti up to 62. So, in association with the Dhatu, Kriya Yoge, Pradeha, Gati Sanya Bhavati. And Gati goes as Anuvritti up to 79. Okay. Now, here, Uryadi Chvi, Uryadi Shabda, Chvi Anta Shabda, Dachanta Shabda. These are not Pradeya. So, please note. Gatihi, up to here, if you take Pradeha, Kriya Yoge, Gatischa. This part is 59th is over. I hope 59th is clear. Upasarga, Kriya Yoge, the Kriya could be a Tingantam or could be Kridantam. If it is Tingantam, it is not a Samasa. If it is Kridantam, then it is Upapada Samasa. Is it clear? 59.
Yes, Chief.
Upasarga, Kriya Yoge, if the Kriya is a Tinganta Rupa Kriya and Tinganta Rupam, then it is not a Samasa, right? Pranamati, etc. But if it is a Kridanta, then the rule, the 3-2 section, accordingly, the Krit Pratyaya is ordered to the Dhatu. That is Upapada Samasa. That Upapada happens to be Upasarga, right? Upasarga. Therefore, Upasarga also participates in compound. Yes or no? Yes, right? Upapada Samasa. That is what Upapada Samasa is. Okay. Then, and same Pradeha Kriya Yogati Sanya. Like Agataha, etc. Agataha, Agatya. All these are Gati samasa. Pradaya, same pradi, a and all, pradi, prakritya, agatya, etc. There it is kriya and taking a pratyaya. And the pratyaya is ordained not because of the upasarga, because of, depending on the upasarga, certain pratyayas are added, the 3-2 section. Ataha, upasarge, and then the dhatu must be akara on the dhatu. Based on the dhatu, an upasarga is there. So, like the conditions are there. But here, agataha, agatya, prakritya, there is no condition. Kru dhatu plus, the krut pratyaya, tva pratyaya, whatever it is, then that is subantam, and gati is subanta combining. Gati is a pradaya combining with kriya yoge. Therefore, kriya yoge is important here. Brought in the sanubhut. Kriya yoge, pradaya gati sanya bhavati, therefore gati samasa. So gati samasa, we will see example. Not only that is gati, since gati going as anuvritti, and here uryadi shabda, chi anta shabda, dachat shabda, they are not pradaya, but they also get the gati sanya, and in a compound, you will see that from gati samasa. That is what we are going to see. First, we will see uryadi chi dachascha, what is it, what it is, and then the samasa. Okay. And then the samasa we will see. Is it clear?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, Ji.
So gatihi here pra plus kritya. What samasa? Prakarshena kritva. That is vigraha vakya we give, right? Prakarshena kritva gati. Then what is praditat purusha? Praditat purusha is again. See, praditat purusha is that pradaya any kriya yoga is there? No. Pra etc. Subanta combine with other subanta and form a compound that is praditat purusha samasa. Like the words we have. Can take Subhashitam, a Suraja, for example. Okay, Subhashitam, Suraja. Or Suktam, Suktihi. You take those words. You take the Suputraha, a good one. What is Suputraha? Su is a Pradi, right? Pradi Gane Vartate. Su. Putra is another Subantam. So, Su iti, it is Pradi, it is Pradayaha, it is Nipatam, Avayam, so Avayam Padam. Combining with Putra is another Subanta Padam, therefore it gets Suputraha. What is Vigraha Vakya? Suputraha is Shobanaha Putraha, right? So
Yeah,
is
history.
Sushtu. The Shobanaha Putraha, Shobanaha Raja, Suraja. So that is Praditat Purusha. And Upasargaha Kriya Yoge with Tinganta, if you take that is not a Samasa, then Pradi get Upasarga Sanya. And Pradi has Upapadam in a compound, that becomes Upapada Samasa. There the Dhatu and with a specific Krit Pratyaya, as it is in the 3-2 section. So Praditat Purusha, then Upapada Samasa, then the compound Ku Gati Pradaya. Ku already we have seen. Pradeha is Praditat Purusha, then Gati. Gati is Cha. So Pradeha Adi Gati in Kriya Yoga. Therefore, under this only other compound will come. Like Prakritya, Agatya, not only that, and down below whatever is there, they all enjoy Gati Sanya. And if they participate in compound, we get Gati Samasa. Right? Is it clear?
Yes, Ji.
So let us,
Yes, Ji.
so Gati Samasa. Let us take Gati. For that, for Uryadi we will see. Uryadi Chi Dachascha. There is one point which I saw somewhere. Now here, there are 22 words in the Pradi. That alone is given Gati Sanya Kriya Yoga, right? So, what is the difference between Gati and Pradi? Tu Gati Pradeyaha, there is mentioning of both Gati and Pradi, right? Tu Gati Pradeyaha. But Gati is Pradi, right? But why do we mention, if we ask, see, Gati is that the 22 words which are in the Pradigana, when it is combination with a Kriya, then it gets Sanya, Gati, or Upasarga. Right? So, then Samasa is Gati Samasa. Like, we take the example, Prakarakaha. Prakaraka stock example. Prakarashena karoti. Prakarakaha. Here, Kru dhatu, which is with the Prati Upasarga, and Prati is a Gati Sanya, because Upasarga, the Pradayaka Kriya Yogi, Gati Sanya. So, Prati is Upasarga, the Pra is Upasarga, Pra, then Karakaha. Karakaha is the Kridanta Rupam. Kru dhatu plus null pratyaya. You get Karaka, Kru plus null. So, Pra is a Gati, and combining with the Kriya Yogi, Karaka, Prakarakaha. Similarly, Pranayakaha, the example what we saw, Pranayati, Prakarshena Nayati, right? Pranayati, Pranayakaha. Pranayaka also Nidhatu with the Pra Upasarga, Pra is Gati Sanya, and Nayakaha iti, Shabdena Saga Samasyate, Gati Samasa. Right? Then, why it is Gati, why just the Gati, forming a Gati Samasa, we require Gati Sanya. And it has the Sanya of Upasarga also, right? Pradeha, then Upasargaha Kriya. Because of Upasarga, Nattam also happens. That is why in the example, if you see Pranayakaha, why Nattam happens? Upasargaha Kriya Yoge. You see that example. The last class we discussed. Parinayati, it's very clear that Pari is Upasarga Nimittat, Repasya, Karna, that Nakarasya, Nattam Bhoti, Apadanta Nakarasya. Okay. But what about here, Pranayakaha? Don't take this Pranayakaha. This is different. This is a different context. This is, now, if you take Pranayakaha, what is Pranayakaha? Prakarshena Nayati. So, Prapurvaka Nayakaha. Here, Nattam happens. Nattam, when does it happen? Because Pra is a Gati. No. Pra must be Upasarga. So, here you can see Pra enjoys a Sanya Gati for the sake of forming a compound, and Pra enjoys Upasarga for the sake of Nattam. Understand? Is it clear?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, Ji.
So it is, therefore, Upasarga is Kriya Yoge. Here also Nidhatu Kriya Yoge. Then Upasarga Sanya is there, therefore Nattam. But we cannot call Upasarga Samasa. There is no Upasarga Samasa. Okay. Upapada Samasa is that is Dhatu taking a specific Pratyaf, and Upapada happens in Upasarga, Upapada Samasa. Here Pra enjoys a Gati because Kriya Yoge Gati Sanya. Pra iti. Pradeha Gati Sanya Bhavati Kriya Yoge. Therefore Gati Samasa. Prakarshena Nayati iti Pranayakaha. And if you remember why here it did not happen, here the Vigrahavakya itself different. Pragataha, this is a Bhagavadigi compound.
Yeah, it's not directly
So,
attached.
therefore, here Pra is an association with the Gamanakriya, not with Nayaka. So Pragataha, Nayakaha, Yasmat Deshat, right? Sagadeshaha, that person, Pranayakaha. So there Pra in contact with Gata. In that sense, Pra is Upasarga. That only with Gata, with respect to Gamanakriya, not with respect to Nayaka. Therefore, we cannot make Nattam here. That's why it will be important. Nattam cannot happen. And here, and it's a Bhagavariki compound. Okay. The Vyutpatti, what we give is Pragataha, Nayakaha, Asmat Deshat, that is, Desha is called Pragataha, Nayak, Pragataha, Pranayakaha, not that person, the Desha. Desha is qualified by the person who has left. Okay. Anyway, so now you know what is the, why do we assign Upasarga Sanya and Gati Sanya to Pradya? When one Sanya, but with one Sanya, why can't we do? No. By ordering Upasarga Sanya, we can do Natvam, etc. Therefore, Upasarga Sanya is important. And Upasarga is Upapada form, Upapada Samasa, and Upasarga and this as Gati Sanya, like Kugati Pradeha, it forms Gati Samasa. As in the example here, Gati Pra is also called Gati in composition with a verb. So here, Pra, etc. This is as per this Sutram 1460. The next Sutram, not only Pra, other words are also included. They enjoy Gati Sanya. Okay. So Prakritya, for example, Pra, here Kridhatu plus Sva Pratyaya, Kriya Yoge, Pra is there. Pra is, it enjoys both Sanya, Upasarga and Gati. And Upasarga means not Samasa. Natvam and there's something to be done that Upasarga can do. But Pra here, it, as a compound, Pra iti, Subantam Padam, Abhya Subantam Padam, Nipatam, then Kritya iti, Tridanta, Subantena Saha Samasyate, Samasaka Bhavati. Since Pra is enjoys Sanya Gati, therefore it's called Gati Samasa. And also applying the rule, when Tva Pratyaya is, added to Dhatu has got Upasarga. See that, you see the condition there. What is 7137? Samase, Anansh Purve, Tval Yap, that sutra is 7137. Samase Anansh Purve, Tval Yap, right? The compound, when the Purva is not a Nanj. Purva is not a Nanj. The Purva here it is a Gati. It's a Gati. So it's a Gati Sanya as well as Upasarga Sanya. So therefore, Tva will be replaced by Yap. Okay. When it is compound as a Gati word, because here we are compounding, therefore we give the name Gati. Now the question may arise here. How can we give two Sanyas to the same? Because this is under Akadara Deka Sanya. Right? So either it should be Gati or it should be Upasarga. Already I told Upasarga, by giving Upasarga Sanya, Natvam, etc. can be achieved. But it is an Akadara Deka Sanya. How can it be? How can it enjoy two Sanya? So that you follow up the kind of discussion.
Yes, Jay.
Now you see the Akadara Deka Sanya. There it is exempted. You understand Akarat Eka Sanya? You remember what is it? Akarat Eka Sanya is, this is Eka Sanya Adhikara, where the Sanya assigned by the later sutra is applicable only when the Sanya assigned by the previous sutra is valid, is there. Pura Sutra ordains some Sanya, okay. The Para Sutra ordains some other Sanya. Only when there is a Pura Sanya assigned by the Pura Sutra, then only the Sutra assigned by the that's why Sanya ordained by the Parasutra is applicable. Then Pura Sutra Sanya is dismissed. That is what Akadat Eka Sanya. This is little difficult. He himself says this meaning is little klishtam, but this is also we have seen. Itaf param Dvitiya Dhyayasya Dvitiya Padasya Samapti Paryantam Ekasya Shabdasya Dvayogo Sanyayogo Satyaho Yadi the word having two Sanya Yadi Parasutrena Ukta Sanya. The Sanya is ordained by the Parasutra. Pura Sutrena Ukta Yaga Sanya Yaga Bhave Anavakasha Bhavati. When the Sanya, if it is not ordained by the Pura Sutram, then the Parasutra Sanya becomes invalid. Therefore, Parasya Shabdasya Parasutrena Ukta Sanya Yabhavati Pura Sutrena Ukta Sanya Na. Okay. So Parasutra Ukta Sanya Yavavati, the Sanya ordered by the Purva Sutra will not be. So the example, it's easy to understand the example. Rasvam Lagu, Sanyogecha, right? Remember the sutra? What is Rasvam Lagu? Short vowels are called
Short
Lagu.
vowels, yeah.
Lagu.
The same short vowel, this is 1 4 10, Pura Sutra. The same short vowel enjoys Sanya Guru. When?
And
The Rasva follows the Sanyoga, the Rasva enjoys Guru. So to get a Guru Sanya, it must be Rasva, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it says. Purva Sutra, Sutra Uktayaga Sanyayaga, Abhave, Anavakasha Bhavati, Targi. Then that word, when two names are assigned to a word, and when the name is assigned by the meaning, the name assigned, the meaning, the total meaning is when two sanyas are assigned by a sutram, the name assigned by the parasutram is valid only when the name assigned by the purva sutram is overruled, overpowered. Okay, but there should be a sanya assigned by the purva sutra. Okay, if there is no sanya assigned by the purva sutra, then the parasutra will never find application. Name assigned by this. You see. अधिकारे द्वाभ्यां सूत्राभ्यां एकस्य शब्दस्य द्वे भिन्ने संज्ञे उच्येते यदि अस्मिन् in this adhikara, if two sanyas are ordained to by two different sutra, tata cha dvayogo sanyayogo parasutra yukta sanya, the sanya ordained by the parasutra tada eva bhavitum shakyate, it will be ordained only when Purva Sutrena Ukta Sanya Bhavati. Sanya must be ordained by the Purva Sutra. Yata Rasvam Lagu. It must enjoy Rasva Sanya. Then only Parasutra. Then if you say Purva Sutra Ukta Sanya Bhavati, then what about then Purva Sutra Ukta Sanya is overruled. It is dismissed. Tarki Tasya Shabdasya Kevalam Parasutra Ukta Sanya eva Bhavati Natu Purva Sutra Ukta Sanya. The Sanya should have been ordained by the Purva Sutra. Then only the Parasutra Sanya will get that sutra, and Purva Sutra Sanya it will not get. The Sanya must have been ordained by the Purva Sutra, and Parasutra of course has the Sanya. So Purva and Para Sutra must have ordained the same Sanya. So only when the Sanya ordained by the Purva Sutra is there, then only the Sutra ordained by the Parasutra is valid, overruling the Sanya ordained by the Purva Sutra. That is the meaning. Okay. Example, Rasvam Lagu, you can understand. It's a simple example. Even though the sutra is klishtaha, sutra is klishtam, but you can understand by this example. Rasvam Lagu. And that Rasvam Lagu, short vowels are Lagu, right? Sanyoge. Then what happens? By Rasvam Lagu, by that Rasva Lagu Sanya is ordained to Rasva. Right? But Sanyoge, what happens?
Guru.
Becomes Guru. Rasva Shabdasya Lagu Sanya Bhavati. Rasva Shabda Tagrivana Sanyoga Sthitet. Rasva Shabdasya Guru Sanya Bhavati. Right? Rasva get the Sanya Guru. So, suppose Sanyoge Guru alone is there. Suppose this sutram is not there. The Sanyoge Guru means what? There's no meaning. The sutra will never find application. And also this sutra will find application only when the sutra ordained by the previous sutra, the Sanya ordained by the previous sutra is there. When Sanya ordained by the previous sutram is there, Sanya ordained by the Parasutram will overrule the Sanya ordained by the previous sutram. That is the technique here, logic here. So the Sanya ordained by the Parasutram has validity only when the Sanya ordained by the Purasutram is overruled. It means the Sanya must have been ordained by the Purasutram. It is implied, right? Etayogo Doyogo, Lagu Sanya Purvena Sutra Ukta Asti, Guru Sanya cha Parasutra Ukta Asti. Now, Etayogo Purasutra Kevalam Rasvaha Pekshate, Parasutrena Rasvasvaraha Tasmat Anantram Sanyoga cha Pekshate. Okay. Ataha Parasutra Ukta Sanya, Guru Sanya, Tada Yeva Babitam Sambhavate. Tada Yada Pura Sutra Ukta Sanya, Lagu Sanya Bhavati. So Rasva is Lagu. So that Lagu when followed by Sanyoga, that Lagu will not enjoy the Lagu Sanya, it will enjoy Guru Sanya. So Sanya ordained by the Purva Sutra is dismissed, and Sanya by the Parasutra comes, Guru comes, right? Therefore, Lagu Sanya must be there for ordaining Guru Sanya. You understand this? Akaradeka Sanya.
Yes, Chief.
We'll not read the entire thing. Already we have seen this in some
Yeah.
other context. Okay. Now,
Nadi and Ghee Sanya.
similarly, Pada Sanya, Bha Sanya also another good example.
Yeah.
Now, we are interested in Gati and this. It is discussed, but where it is discussed, maybe in Gatischa, one more. Gatischa. So here itself, I think it is discussed. Yes. Here. Gatisanyāyāha viṣaye ekasanyādhikārah na pravartate. Please note. Because there's upasarga, pradayah upasarga sanya, pradayah gatisanya. The same pradayah getting two sanyas. The ekasanyādhikara is it not violated? Yes, it is violated. Therefore, ekasanyādhikārah na pravartate gatisanyāyāha viṣaye. So for that, akara ekasanya must be clear. That is why I explained that. Prakrita Sutram Akadarat Ekasanya iti anena nidrishte ekasanyadhikare asti. Okay. Asmin adhikare yatra dve uta adhikaha sanyaha patyante. Two or more sanyas are given for a word. Tatra kevalam para anavakashata cha sanya vidiyate. Anavakasha means that which doesn't have application, that is Parasutra, that alone will apply. Ityasya adhikarasya Asheha asti. Avakasha na avakasha. The avakasha is scope. Anavakasha is doesn't have scope. In the Purva Sutra, Sanya Agni by the Purva Sutra alone is applied. Parasutra will be anavakasha. So anavakasha Parasutra, what of Sanya is ordained, that alone will be given. Para anavakasha. The Sutra must be para and Sutra must be anavakasha parasu. Sutra. परंतु अस्य प्रयोगः उपसर्गः गतिसंज्ञकविषये न भवति वै इतः गतिसंज्ञा यद्यपि परा अस्ति इट इज परसूत्रं तथापि अनवकाश अस्ति अनवकाश नास्ति it doesn't have invalidity, it doesn't lack scope of applicability, application scope. In spite of upasarga sanya, this also has got applicability. Therefore, ekasanya adhikara is not applicable. Upasarga binneshu staleshu api, see, upasargeshu binneshu staleshu api gati sanya bhavati eva. How you say that? Pradayaha upasargaha kriyayoh. And pradaya gati. Not that pradi, the pradaya alone is ordained to sanya upasarga, that alone is ordained to sanya gati. So the same pradi assigned to sanya, upasarga gati. But gati is not restricted only to the words of the pradi. All the sutras don't below, they are gati only. Gati sanya ka shabdaha. Uryadi, just one itself you take, Uryadi shabda or gati sanya ka shabdas. Chi pratyanta shabda. The shukli kritya, ashuklam shukli kritya, chi pratyanta shabda. Dachanta shabda, we will see examples. All these are also gati sanya. These are not in pradi. Therefore, where is anavakasha? So it extends the scope of the pradi. Therefore, upasarga binneshu staleshu api gati sanya bhavati. Unlike Rastam and Lagu. Lagu and Guru. Guru sanya is ordained to the Lagu word. So Lagu is sanya which Rastam enjoys. That Lagu will get a sanya Guru. So where else the Guru sanya is applicable? There is nowhere else. So whereas Gati is not like that. Gati sanya is applicable to the words which are other than upasarga, Uryadi, etc. So avashyam pravartate. Therefore, here ekasanya adhikarasya prayogaha na bhavati. Atascha tatra pradinam upasargya sanya api bhavati. Gati sanya api bhavati eva. Understand? So ekasanya adhikara is not applicable for gati. Otherwise, what will happen? The words, the word will have gati sanya only when it is upasarga sanya. Only when it has upasarga sanya. If that is so, then what will happen? The example I saw just now here. Here you see, namaskritya. Kriya Yoge, the namas is it upasarga? Is it upasarga namas?
No, no.
No.
So if you say that that upasargas only will get gati sanya, like lagu alone will get guru. Yeah, akada deka sanya. That is a rule, right? If you say like that
Yeah.
for this also, upasarga alone will take gati sanya. Then this will not be gati samasa. Namaskritya is a gati samasa.
Yeah.
Urari kritya, this is Uryadi Shabda. You see, Urari kritaha, this is under Uryadi Gana, Uryadi. So this will not get, because it doesn't have upasarga sanya, therefore it will not get gati sanya, therefore gati samasa not possible. That is a dosha, right? So, namas, dos, urari, all these shabdas are, of course, those is there, I think, upasarga, I mean, padi, but namas and urari, not there. So therefore, extending the scope of gati sanya to the words other than upasarga sanya is possible. Therefore, akada deka sanya is not applicable here, right? That's what here he says. I hope you follow.
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, Ji.
Siddhanta Kamadi. Siddhanta Kamadiga, simple, it's using simple words. Pradayaha. Okay, here, not here. Okay, 1 minute. Here, this is, yeah, this is, okay. 141. Itaf urdhvam kadaraha karmadari ityataha parak ekaseva sanya gneya, only one sanya. Ya para anavakashacha. Ya para, that which is parasutram. And that is anavakasha. That doesn't have scope of application because the previous sutra reads that parasutra. In that case, the sanya ordered by the parasutra alone is valid. Yada parasutrasya anavakasha bhavati, because purva sutrena, that is what the explanation here we have said very clearly. Parasutrena ukta sagya, purva sutre uktayaha abhave anavakasha bhavati. If sanya is not ordained by the purva sutram, then parasutra will not have application. Yatha rasvam lagu sanyoge guru. Suppose rasvam lagu is not there, purva sutra uktaya sanya ka abhave, lagu is sanya is not there, then guru sanya will you ordain? Anavakasha bhavati. Para anavakasha bhavati. Therefore, tasya parasutra ukta sanya eva bhavati purva sutra ukta sanya na. When this sanya is ordained by the purva sutram and the parasutram, the sanya ordained by the parasutram alone will apply, because the parasanya ordained by the purva sutram is not the sanya ordained by the parasutram will have no applicability. Therefore, the condition, therefore you need to understand, sanya must have been ordained by the purva sutram and sanya must have been ordained by the parasutram, and in that case, parasutra ukta sanya bhavati, purva sutra ukta sanya na bhavati. Rastam lagu sanyoge guru, that is the best example. And whereas this is not applicable for gatischa, because gatischa covers a scope of other than upasarga also. So there, parasutrasya avakasha bhavati eva. Purva sutra ukta sanya yaga abhave api parasutra ukta sanya yaga avakashaka bhavati eva. Understand? Therefore, here we cannot say parasutra ukta sanya tada eva bhavati yada purva sutra ukta sanya bhavati. Here we cannot say. Therefore, parasutra ukta sanya bhavati gatihi, in spite of that sanya is not ordained by purva sutra. Not all are upasargas. There are words other than upasarga which enjoys gati sanya. Therefore, eka sanya is not applicable for Gati. I hope this much is enough. You follow, right? I don't want to confuse you by saying this is clear, I think, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes, Ji.
But,
But any
you
instant it
you
can
had-
have
you
only one sanya.
That is not applicable for Gati, I'm saying.
There it is
Gati-
because the chakara gets the significance. No, that is
No, Chakara is getting significant. Chakara is also Gati associated with Kriya Yoga gets Pradeha. Pradeha also gets Gati Sanya. That's what Chakara is. The Gati is going as Anuvritti for the other sutras down below. There are all our Gati Shabda only. Example, 1461 you take. That's what next sutra we are going to see. I thought of doing that now. So let us. Uryadi Chvidachascha. What is Uryadi? Uryadi Gana. You take the Gana, Ganapatha. The list of words in the Uryadi. Uri, Uri, Tanti, all these words are the Uryadi Gana. Right? What Sanya do you enjoy? Tell me, what Sanya do they enjoy? Uryadi. Sutra is 1461. What Sanya do they enjoy? Upasarga or Gati?
upasarga.
Upasarga.
Ah.
Pradayah Kriya Yoge Upasargaha. Ete natu Pradayah. Are they Pradayah? Pradayah has got only 20,
No.
21.
Yeah.
They only get Upasarga. They are not Pradayah, right? So, if all Upasarga only should be ordered Gati Sanya, then this will not get Gati Sanya. That's why Akada Deka Sanya not there, I said. Understand?
Yes, Ji.
So Lagu alone should be ordained Guru, then Lagu Sanya must be there, right? All that which is Lagu, when followed by Sanyoga, only will get Guru. So Lagu Sanya must be there. But here, Puri, etc. If you say Upasarga is ordered by the previous sutra, Gati by the Parasutra, all Upasargas are Gati, but not all Gatis are Upasarga. Understand?
Yeah, yeah.
That is what it is. Therefore, Akara Deka Sanya not applicable. All Lagus are, see, all Lagus will become Guru when
It
Sanyoge
is joined by a
Sanyoge.
Sayyoge. Correct.
So that has to be Sanyoge. So, but here it can be say all Upasargas are Gati, Kriya Yoge. No. These other words are there. Uryadi is a separate Gana. So they are not Upasarga. So that's why Upasargeshu, Binneshu, Staleshu, Api, Gati Sanya Bhavati, he said, right? Uryadi. Now, therefore, Uryadi, then Chi Shabda, then Da Chanta Shabda. Kriya Yoge. Of course, Kriya Yoge coming as Anuvritti for this sutra. Later sutra doesn't come. Here it comes. Kriya Yoge, these words, what Sanya they enjoy? Gati Sanya. Of course, they are all Nipata. Therefore, Avyayam also. Nipata means Nipata Sanya, Swarada Nipatam, Avyayam. How many Sanyas are there now? Nipata Sanya. Because of Nipata, it is Avyaya. And they get the Sanya Gati. 3 Sanyas are there. Why they have got the Sanya? Why Gati Sanya? Because it will participate in compound to Gati Pradeha Gati Samasa. Is it clear?
Yes, Ji.
It's too much,
But
no?
no. But at any instant can be only one no, Ji. If it is with Kriya Yoga, you'll get Upasarga. If it is not, then it gets Nipata, like that.
No. See, Nipata is a general Sanya. Like Samasaha, we say Samasaha is Tatpurushaha, Bhagavrihi. Similarly, Nipata is a general Sanya. All these are Nipata. So Pragrishwara Nipataha. And among the Nipatas, we have Upasargaha, Gatihi, Karma Pravachaniya, etc. Right? So Gati Sanya, that is a general Sanya. Samasaha, like same thing. Samasaha we saw, right? Samasaha is what? Sanya. Then we have separate Tatpurushaha, Dvigigu, Bhagavrihi, Dvandvaha, iti. Similarly, here also. Tatpurusha also under, Samasa also under Akadra Teka Sanya only. So, Pragrishwara Nipataha by that sutra, the words in this section, they get Nipata Sanya. And by the sutra in the first chapter, first section, you get Avyaya Sanya. And in this section, it is ordained Gati Sanya. Right? So here also you can say all Nipatas are, you can see Nipatas are Avyayam. So Nipata Sanya is general Sanya. That's okay. That also is explained where I think you saw that also. Pragrishvara Nipataha, number 1460.
56.
60?
56.
56. Why require Prag? Ishvarat is enough. Rishvarat, okay, not Ishvara, Rishvarat. Asmat Sutra Dharabhya, Rishvare Pare. Adi Rishvare, that Sutra. Yeah, but yeah, Panchami is Rishvarat. Digyoge Panchami. Up to Rishvarat, all the Nipata is enough. Why we need Prag? It is understood, right? Prag is not required, redundant. We saw here, we read this before. It's all done in the file only. Let's see. Why the word Prag is there? So, you can see, Akarat Eka Sanya Ityana Nirishta Sanya Eka Sanya Adhikare Asti Asme Adhikare Yatra Dve Uta Adhika Sanyaha Patyante Tatra Kevalam Para Anavakasha Sanya Vidiyate Iti Asya Sutrasya Adhikarasya Asheha. Okay. Parantu Etadrisham Eka Sanyatvam Atra Nipata Prakarane Naiva Svikriyate. Asmin Prakarane Patitaha Upasargaha Gatihi कर्म प्रवचनीयः तिस्र संज्ञा येषां शब्दानां उक्ताः सन्ति तेषां सर्वेषामपि निपात संज्ञा इति अवश्यम् एव भवति. About this संज्ञा, this आकार eka संज्ञा is not applicable. Therefore, निपात संज्ञा अवश्यम् भवति. उपसर्गा संज्ञा and they are nipata. So here आकार eka संज्ञा not applicable. See, we are discussing another point. Okay, here. Not Upasarga Gati. Upasargas are Vipata. Vipata Sanya is ordained by the Pura Sutra. So there also Vipata Prakrane, this Akara Eka Sanyatum na Pravartate. So Upasargas Nipata, therefore Gati are Nipata, Karma Pravachaniya Nipata. Now here one point to discuss with Prak. Why Prak is there? Somewhere we saw. Or Kashika mentioned, I think, Prak Vachnam Sanya Samaveshatam. Here it is. Why the word Prak is there? Prak is the word Prak of this sutra serves the same purpose as the word Sha of the last. Namely, it makes the word Gati Upasarga Karma Pravachaniya takes two names. Therefore, Ekasanyatvam na pravartate. One name is Gati Upasarga Karma Pravachaniya, and the common name is Nipata. Is it clear now?
Yes, Ji.
Yes. Okay. So what we are discussing something. What is that? Last one. From where I came here. I had to go somewhere. Where to go? I forgot.
Which sutra we were discussing?
Which one?
Uryadi.
Uryadi. Uryadi.
Uryadi.
Okay. Took me away from the sutra.
Sorry, Ji.
Oh, what is the number? Uryadi 50?
61.
61. Uryadi Chvidachascha. Okay, this is where discussing. Okay. So Nipata Sanya is a therefore Nipata Sanya also it is there, Gati Sanya also it is there. Okay. Right, therefore all Gatis are Nipata, all Upasargas are Nipata, all Karma Pravachaniyas are Nipata. So Nipata Prakarane Eka Sanyatam na bhavati. That is why that is indicated by the Prak in the very sutra. It's a Prak Kadara. Otherwise, Prak is not required. The Kashikakara says so. The meaning of the word Prak is explained. What is significance of the word Prak? Significance of the word Prak is Ekasanyatam na pravartate with regard to Nipata Prakaranam. So Gati Sanyas are Nipata. You cannot say all Nipatas are Gati. Not other way, right? Gati Sanya ka Shabdas are Nipata, Upasarga Sanya ka Shabdas are Nipata, Karma Pravachaniyas are Nipata, Pradayaka Nipata, Chadeka Nipata. We can say all are Nipata. The as Nipata, we mean it is there Avyayam. Okay. Fine. Now coming back to the sutra, Uryadigana se shabdaha, the words which we saw, Uryadigana and Chi Pratyanta Shabda, Dach Pratyanta Shabda, Kriya Yogi. Kriya Yogi coming as Anuvrutti. Then what Sanya? Nipata Sanya is a broader Sanya. Specific Sanya is Gati. By giving Gati Sanya, by Kugati Pradeha, it will form compound, Samasa. Gati Sanyaka Shabdaha, Uryadi Gana Shabdaha, right? There, Gati Sanyaka Shabdaha, here it is Uryadi, Chi Pratyanta, Dach Pratyanta Shabda, Kriya Yogi. Combining with a dhatu. Dhatu means the dhatu with the pratyaya, krit pratyaya, kridanta. Right? It will form compound. So, Uryadi ganaha iti kaschana ganaha asti. Okay. Asmin gane vidyamanaha shabdaha vartamana sutrena kasanya bhavati. One is first is broader name, Nipata Sanya. Second one, with regard to samasa, it is Gati Sanya. Gati Sanya is given for the sake of samasa. Or Gati Sanya has got other purpose also. That is given the previous sutra. Why Gati? Gati Sanyayaha Prayogaha. Please see. Ashtadhyayam Shatsu Shutreshu. Kugati Pradega is Samasa context. In other contexts also it is there. Okay. It's not only Samasa, scope is there in other 6.2 section also, in 8.1 section, 8.2 section, 8.3. Namasparas Sargatyoho Gati. Okay. So now since we are saying being Samasa, therefore Samasa, Kugati Pradega. That is important. Asikana Sivaranam Kashikayam Drashtam Shikyate. Okay. It's given. Chi, what is Chi? Chi iti kaschita tadita pratyaha. Abodha tadbhave kubvasti yoge sampadya kartari Chi. Abodha tadbhave, that which is not, it is made into that. And for that, that kru and bu asti, this dhatu will be there. Tukli kriti, etc. That is Chi pratyaya. It's a tadita pratyaya. Chi. Zero suffix. Vartamana sutrena Chi pratyanta shabdaha. Okay, Gati Nipata Sanya as well as Gati Sanya gets. Ta Shukli. Shukli means what? Ashuklaha Shukli. Abhuta Tadbhave. That Abhuta. Shukla is Abhuta. Tadbhave. Shukli Bhave. Shukla Bhave. Then we get Chi Pratyaya. And that you will see that coming always with Kri Dhatu, Bu Dhatu, or Asdhat. Shukli Kritya. Having made white, that which is not white. That is not Abhuta Tadbhave. Then Patu Spashti, okay. Then Dach Pratyanta. That is also Tadita. Avyakta Anukaranat. You will see that Sutra 5457. That Pratyaya is ordained, Dach Pratyanta. Like the Dach Pratyanta Shabdaram is Patapata Davadama, which we have seen the words where. Remember, Patapata Davadama, Gadagada.
Vipsa, we will take.
No. In somewhere in the
Panchadashi or
Panchadashi
Yeah.
Gara, that sound in the Prithvi,
sound,
Damadama,
yeah.
the water,
Ah,
in the Akasha, that all those things you said, no?
yeah.
Yeah.
Patapata. All these are they are Gati Samarsa. Patapata. We will see that. Or we're going to see. Uri Kritya, Uri Kritam. Here it is Patapata Kritya, Patapata Kritam, Damadama Kritya. Okay. Now coming back to this is Uryadi. So, but here I have okay, I have not done. Just written simply Uryadeha, Shriyantaha, Rajantascha, Kriya Yoge, Gati Sanya Bhavati. Okay. Now I'll give just an example. We'll do it, and then we'll see in detail next class. Okay. Now Uryadi Shabda, suppose if you take Uryadi Shabda. So let us take first. Here three things are there: Uryadi, Chi, and Dachascha. They are Gati. Therefore, we are going to form Gati Samasa, and the Gati words or Uryadi words or Shriyanta, Dachanta. So three types we are going to see. So let us take Uryadi first. Uri Shabda. Uri Shabda enjoys Gati Sanya. I just show the example, we'll see in the detail express. Uri is a Gati Sangika Shabda. By Kugati Pradeha, Gati is in Pratama Bhakti, therefore Pasajanatvat, Purunipatam. Right? So Uri Shabda Kriya Yogi. That's assumed with Krudat going to come by. Krud plus Pratyanta, Krudanta Rupam of Krudatu. So Krudatu, that is Kriya Yogi. That's the rule, right? Gatihi Kriya Yogi. Right? Gatischa Kriya Yogi. Therefore, Uri is Gati, Kriya Yogi, Dhatu, and Pratyaya, Pratyaya. So Kriya Yogi, therefore, Uri gets a Sanya Gati. Otherwise, no, right? So now what will happen? By Kugati Pradeyaha, Uri Shabda, which has the Sanya Gati, is placed first, Kuru plus Tva. Is it clear?
Yes, Ji.
Yes.
So by Kugati Pradeyaha, Uri is placed first, right? Because Pratama Vivakti Upasarjanam Purvam Bhavati. So now, what will happen? Uri plus Tva. We have, this is a compound, Samase, and here Ananj Purvaha, right? Not Ananj Purvaha. Therefore, Tva will be replaced by Lep.
Yep.
Tva will be, Uri is a, it's a Pradeha, it's a compound. Therefore, whatever Pratyaya is a Pratyaya is a Luk Bhavati. Okay, it's understood.
Mm.
I'm not doing that. The entire thing is a compound, it's a Pradipadikam. Uri is an Avya because Nipata. Therefore, what will happen to the Pratyayas? Any Pratyaya, Yusu, Auja, Samochas. This will become Luk, right? So Uri
Yeah.
only it is. Ultimately, finally, Uri only. And Krutva is a Kradanta. So there it is, Twa is a what? Twa is a Subantam. Twa Pratyanta Subanta. Here also, Su, Auja, Samochas, what will happen? Because it is Avya, therefore Avya Tapsupaha, Luk Bhavati. Right? This also look. Understand? Is
Yes,
it clear?
Ji. Yeah.
Krutva is a Subanta, Uri is another Subanta, and Subant and therefore whole thing is a Pratipadikam, and Pratyanam Lopaka Bhavati, Supratyana. Therefore Krut plus Tva. Okay, otherwise I will do like this. Uri plus Krutva. Okay. Let me, otherwise in this case, Uri plus Krutva, we are going to form compound. What is Uri? Uri plus Supratyaya. And Krutva plus Supratyaya. Krutva is Avayam, right? Tvat Tosun Kasunaha. By that, it enjoys Avaya Sanya. Swaradi Nipatam Avim. After that, we have this sutra. So Uri plus Su, Krutva plus. So what will happen to Su now? Supodhatu Pratipadiki Yogo.
Okay, Yoku. Luk Bhavati.
That is what I wrote in the beginning. Uri plus Krutva. Kru plus Tva, Krutva. Why I wrote Krutva? Because it is going to be replaced by Lyap. That is why I wrote it separately. By Samase Ananj Purve, Tva Lyap Bhavati. Samase Ananj Purve. Here it is Ananj. Therefore, Uri plus Kru plus Lyap be replaced by Lyap, right? Kugati Pradeha, Uri Shabda combining with Tva Pratyanta Subantam, Krit Prakritika Subantam, right? Then we have Uri plus Krit plus Lyap. Now, this is Lyap, Krit Pratyaya. What will happen? Rasvasya
Tukkagam.
Tukagama. Kriti Piti Tuk. Therefore, Krit will take Tukagama. And here it is here. So you get Uri Kritya. Now, what is Uri Kritya? It's a compound. Uri Kritya is a compound. Right? And Kritya is Uri Kritya. In the place of Twa only, Lyap has come, right? What is Uttarapada? Uttarapada is Avyay Baba. Sorry, Avyayam, not Avyay Baba. Avyayam. Therefore, by Stanivat Baba, Uttarapadam is Avyayam. The whole thing will be an Avyayam only.
Avyayam.
Like Tva Tosun Kasunaha, it gets Avyay Sanya. Therefore, Avyayat Apsupaha, Luk Bhavati. If you add Su, what do you get? Supratyasya Lopaha Bhavati. Therefore, Uri Kritya. But all you get. By what is gets Avyay Sanya? Tva tosun kasunaha. Please see the sutra pata. First chapter, first section. After Swaradi Nipatam, we have the sutra. Tva tosun kasunaha. Tva means tva pratyanta shabda. Tosun kasun, it are other words, other pratyas. So tva pratyanta shabdaha, tosun kasun, abhyasanyakaha bhavanti. So tva means not tva pratyaya, tva pratyanta shabda. Now uri kritya is tva pratyanta shabda. Tva has become lyap, right? So stanivat bhava only. Therefore, even though it is lyap, it is tva only. By tva we can understand it is lyap also, right? Therefore, this is tva pratyanta. Yes or no?
Yeah, yes.
Therefore, what will happen? Supratyaya. Becomes
All
avyat
Luk
apsutaha
Bhavati. Yeah.
luk bhavati. Uri kritya. Similarly, we have this svikritya or angikritya, all these words comes like this. Understand? Follow?
Yes, Ji.
Similarly, uryadi, urari kritya, the words are there. Similarly, sajuhu kritya, sajuhu is a word in the uryadi gana. Similarly, avir bhuya, avir bhavanam we say avir bhuya. Bhudhatu, then tva, then avir is the one of the word in the uryadi gana. Right? After avir bhuya. Understand? So therefore, gati iti subantam padam tva tavatu tumananta anything ashatranta can combine and form compound and form gati samasa, right? Suppose if it is a tinganta, then it is not a compound. Suppose you say uri karoti, this is not a compound. The tinganta it cannot make a compound, right? The tinganta it is uri karoti, urari karoti. Suppose this is not a compound. This is because it is a tinganta. And why do we place uri before, urari before? Why do we place? Why not the words upasarga, the gati comes after or somewhere? Because that I think that also is. Huh?
Sir, we are going to this.
By what? See the screen, Sutra Pata, there is one sutra visible. Tell me why it is before, why not after? That also has been told, right? Do you see the screen, Sutra Pata? There's a sutra. Which sutra? By which sutra, the Upasargas and Gati or Karma Pravachani, not Karma Pravachani, yeah, okay. These are placed before. Te pragdhatoho, simple. Te, what is te? Upasargaha gati.
Yeah.
All is a te. It's a pronoun, right? Te pragdhato. Dhatoho prag bhavati. Te pragdhatoho. In the case of Subanta Purunipata is done by Kugati Pradya. In the case of Uri Karoti, Urari Karoti, etc. Upasarga, then what will happen? Upasarga Gati Sanyaka Shabdaha Dhatoho Purvam Bhavati by this sutra. So V plus Likati, V is Upasarga, it is placed before. Upasarga, you have to tell where should be positioned. Teras Karoti, Teras is Uri Shabda, Teras Karanam, Teras Karoti, Teras Karoti. Right? So Gati Sanya and Shabdaha, the Upasarga Sanya Shabdaha, they are placed before the Te Prag Dhato. That's another important sutra. Okay. Not here in the case of Samasa. Samasa, Purunipata is done by Kugati Pradeha, we get to do it. This is in the case of the Kriya Yoga. The Kingantam and all can see why Dhatu should be placed, why it should be placed before Dhatu, because of this sutra. Te Prag Dhatoha Bhavati. Upasargaha Gati Sanyaka Shabdaha Dhatoha Purvam Eva Agachati Natu Madhya Paramba. Right? I think we'll stop here. Is it clear?
Yes.
So Urari Kritya is now what Samasa? Gati Samasa.
Gati.
Pradikritya, Svikritya, etc. Similarly, we do for Shviyanta, Dajanta when I come back. So we will meet after 18th. Huh? So you don't have class, so got enough time to practice.
19th is election.
19th is election. It's very crucial. I know you all vote for whom. Wish you all the best.
We
So
have to
18th
go little early also.
Yeah,
Morning.
otherwise, yeah.
That's why I come before 19th. 18th I will be back. I'm going for again Vipassana section. So starting from Sunday up to 18th, they are postponing in fact. So 19th is election. Yes, I'll be there. So we will resume our class on 22 Sunday. I'm sorry, Monday, April 22. So you have enough time to do homework.
Yeah, revise.
Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadharya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Dhanyavadah.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಸರ್ ಪರೋಪಕಾರಿ
Yeah.
Paromagari, yes. Yes.
which samasa that doubt has come.
Para,
Paresham
Paranam.
varam.
huh?
Paresham.
Paranam, I said Paresham, okay. Paresham, Upakaram. Upakari, how you get Upakari? Upakarin, right?
Paropakaran. So Paropakaran asya asti iti